Hey my lovelies, it has been a minute and I am getting ready right now to start my day, and I figured that we could get ready together, spend the day together, and talk about rebranding my life, your life, our life. How have you been? I have been pretty good actually. I feel like all of the goals I've been setting for myself, I've been really achieving or like working towards them and doing pretty good at that. So I am really happy about that. Which brings me to rebranding my life, what this video is kind of centered around. Wait, but side note, I kind of want to do like a full glam to the gym today. I'm not just going to the gym, I'm running errands, so I just want to feel my best and my prettiest. But I'm actually thinking maybe that's not a good idea, because later I'm gonna do a more full glam look, because I'm going, I think, to my friend's house, or we're going out. I don't really know the plans yet, but anyways, I'm just gonna do like a light glam. I think I'm gonna do that, so I still feel pretty and I still feel put together, but not too much makeup to where I'm gonna have to take everything off and redo it later. I have already started kind of this rebrand of my life for the past like 2 or 3 months, but I feel like I definitely need to refocus on this a little bit deeper, because I feel like now I'm at a place where, first of all, I worked my way up to 2 days in the gym a week, which, because for me, I feel like I do not stick to what I say I'm gonna do, like for myself, and that's something that I really wanted to work on. And I started going to the gym like 1 day a week first, and then I worked my way up to 2 days a week. And I like really think that that's a good method to just like start with something smaller and then work your way up to more, because I don't know, just switching your schedule, switching what you're used to, like this, it's not really feasible. At least for me, it's not feasible, because I feel like if I just switch my routine completely, like very abruptly, I get very anxious. I get like, I don't know, I'm unable to stick to my plans, is what I'm trying to say. So I feel really good about this now that I'm back in the gym. Last week I only went 1 day a week because I was on my cycle, and I did a Pilates class for the first time with my friend Belzy. Shout out to Belzy. I went there and I feel like that was enough workout for my upper body, my abs, my butt. But anyways, I did that Pilates class and I felt sore in like pretty much my whole body for like days. So I was like, I don't need to go to the gym another time this week. I think I'm good. But other than that, I feel like I've been doing really good. I've been kind of noticing results, but you know, when you get in the gym for a little bit and then you start to kind of like be like, oh, my butt's getting big, or like my butt's looking nice, or you know, I don't know if it's just an illusion or something in my brain that's telling me that it looks bigger, or if it actually looks bigger. I don't really know. But anyways, I think I see results already. I don't know. But anyways, that was one of my goals, so I feel like very proud of myself for working on that and actually sticking to it. And I've been in the gym since September, so how much is that? It's December now, so September, October, November, December. So 4 months. Actually, September was very inconsistent. I remember September I was like literally going like once every other week, because I remember that my gym membership was in the city that I used to live in. I don't know if I said that right. Yeah, I remember I had named like this little series on this channel, like Journey Back to Myself, because I was so lost. I felt very lost at that time and like didn't really remember what my personality was like, and I just felt like literally like I didn't even know myself anymore. And now I feel like I have definitely got my spark back and I feel like myself again, and thank God, because that was a really rough patch. Looking back on it, I was like, damn, for years I just lost my sense of self, and that's not cool. But now I feel better, and now I'm thinking to, you know, rename the series, or I don't know, like start a new little series of rebranding myself, because now that I kind of found myself again and remember, like, you know, my personality and what I used to be like, or not even what I used to be like, but just finding myself in the new version that I am, I guess. But now that I feel like that, I feel like it's time for a good rebrand where I refocus on my goals. I refocus on me. I do suffer from blush blindness, but I'm literally gonna put concealer on and watch it's gonna pretty much all go away. So don't judge me. And it is the end of the year. It is about to be the new year. It's about to be Christmas. And I feel like it is the perfect time to refocus and you know, focus on the rebrand that is going to be continuing. Because I've already been doing my rebrand, but I feel like right now I'm kind of just like, damn, I need to refocus on this rebrand and really like put more time and more energy into it. Because yes, I'm going to the gym. Yes, I'm doing other things for myself. Yes, I'm visiting my family. I'm doing all those goals that I wanted to do. But I feel like I could go a little bit harder and I could focus a little bit harder on those goals and other goals that I may think of or whatever. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna start doing that. And today I have a few things that I want to do for myself and also for others, because I need to get my little sister a gift for Christmas. Everybody else, we are not doing gifts this year. Want to see the PJ sets at Walmart because I've been seeing them on TikTok, and bitch, they ate with that one. I'm not gonna lie. The red ones, yes, need that immediately, expeditiously actually. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm probably gonna go to the gym last because usually after the gym I just like to chill. I like to go back to my house because sometimes after the gym or like during the gym I start to feel sick, and that's usually when I don't eat before the gym. I usually start to feel sick, but I don't know, I just ate breakfast, so I should be good for a while. I had a good size meal, so hopefully I stay full long enough to not feel like I'm gonna throw up and pass out at the gym. One of my goals has been to eat better. I feel like for the past couple months or something, since I've been living by myself, I've been very lazy and very like, you know, I don't know, like just not having the motivation to cook and being like putting together lazy meals, putting together girl dinner. And I'm just like, well, actually this isn't good because I want to be healthy. I want to be my best self. And with being your best self, you need to eat whole foods and like foods that actually nourish your body and not just girl dinner and shit. So I have been trying my best to start eating better whole foods meals again, because I used to eat whole foods a lot more. So anyways, last night I made this sweet potato bowl with ground turkey on it. I put avocado, I put honey and some crushed red pepper flakes. Oh, it was so good. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was buzzing. Another thing I really want to work on is not being as self-conscious for uploading on YouTube. And I honestly don't know if I'm gonna continue uploading on TikTok because like that's mainly where people I know find me. Also, I realized that I like more so long form content. I feel like with short form content like TikTok, it's like you have to rush so much, and I don't like rushing because then I feel like very nervous and very anxious of like, oh, I gotta get this done, I gotta talk really fast, I gotta, you know what I mean? I just like that YouTube is very chill. Like I can just sit here and talk slowly. I can be boring if I want to and not have to worry about grabbing people's attention. Like I don't really care about that anyways, but I don't want to really have to like force it, you know what I mean? I just want to be myself. I just want to talk. I just want to enjoy making content, and I feel like I enjoy it more on YouTube than I do on TikTok for many reasons. And girl, you know what? I was just thinking about this. It is very important to get ready in the winter time to make yourself feel pretty, because I feel like part of seasonal depression comes from, you know, not going anywhere because it's freezing outside. And when you don't go anywhere, typically you're not getting ready, you're not putting yourself together. And I don't know, just something about getting ready, making yourself feel good It helps with seasonal depression. It helps your mood. It helps you just feel better overall. So I highly recommend getting up, getting dressed, making yourself breakfast, doing things for yourself that make you feel good and make you feel confident. I just personally feel like it helps so much. So anyways, this is my makeup for this morning / afternoon, and we are going to put on some gym clothes right now. I just washed my hair this morning, so we're gonna probably put it up in a bun because I want to preserve the curls a little bit. Even though my curls don't look too good, they look better than a lot of the times. And hopefully it stays curly, because sometimes when I put it in a bun, it gets flat, and then sometimes it stays. So I don't know, this is like a very messy bun, so I'm gonna have to probably like pin some pieces or something because it looks a little bit crazy. But yeah, and then I think I'm gonna wear this today. It's a bro, my hair looks actually kind of insane. I think I'm gonna wear this bodysuit thing, this jumpsuit that I got from TikTok shop. It's lavender leopard print and it's super cute. So we're gonna put this on, but I'm gonna obviously have to wear like some type of gym jacket or hoodie on top of it because I don't know, I just do not like showing my body at the gym. I put it on, it's super cute. Hey. Form fitting to the body. Yes. But I'm gonna put a hoodie on because I do not like showing my body at the gym, because you know why? It's because the men. It's because all of them will look at you, and I feel like most gyms are pretty much only men, or like there's a few women here and there, but it's mostly men. And I feel very like, I don't know, like objectified. Like I don't like it. I don't like when they look at me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like when they perceive me. So I typically wear hoodies over my cute gym fits because of the men. Like everybody to know, this is what it's like to have a cat. I'm over here in my closet getting my stuff out of my dresser, my socks, and then I look up and this is what I see watching me. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? I went to Walmart and I found the pajama set that I was looking for. It's super cute, super sexy. Like, it's so cute. I'm obsessed. I love the color red. I love bright colors, so I had to get it. I'm getting my gym bag together. I'm gonna put this stuff in my gym bag and then we're gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do leg day, I think, today because I have not done it this week and I might as well do it. Do it today when I have a lot of energy. I need to grab my shoes from the back seat and then we are good to go. I'm probably not gonna vlog in there because why would I vlog in the gym? Good morning. I am currently on my way to get my nails done. It is Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to you guys. And the last time I talked to you was Saturday, and I was gonna finish my vlog that day and just have like a day in my life type of vlog, but honestly I was not in the mood. Like after the gym, after I got home from the gym, I felt good, but then I was just like starting to get tired, and then I just was not in the mood to finish the video, I'm not gonna lie. Because when I'm in a mood, like I can't hide it. I can't. Like, you can literally see it all over my face. You can see it in the way that I talk. Like, I don't like to push myself during those times where I'm just not in the mood, because honestly, like, you would be able to tell. And who wants to watch a video of like somebody just being like stank? You know what I mean? I need to fill in expeditiously. I usually go to a different girl. For the past like year and a half, I've been going to the same girl. I love my nail tech, but she didn't have any appointments available for December, so I had to improvise and go to somebody else for the time being. And yeah, anyways, so I've been feeling very irritable these past few days. I don't know why. Like, I think I know why, but I don't really know if that's the reason why. I have been tapering off of my anxiety medication for the past 2 weeks, and actually today is my last day of taking it consistently. It's weird because I've been fine. Like, I've been completely fine for the past 2 weeks, feeling happy, feeling normal, but the past like maybe like 3 or 4 days I've been very irritable, on and off, just very irritable, very moody. And yesterday I was feeling kind of like I want to cry because I was frustrated and kind of like annoyed. No, I don't know if it's because of that reason or if I'm just very stressed out right now. I really don't know, but there's not even that many stressors in my life right now, so I couldn't begin to tell you what's the matter, but I think it's the medication thing. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. I'm not even supposed to start my period for another 2 weeks, so I know I'm not luteal. I'm actually supposed to be ovulating right now, so I should be my happiest. I should be my best right now, but for some reason I just feel like kind of like snappy. Guys, I have a severe case of the winter uglies right now. Hey, shush. I got my nails done. Everything went fine, thank God. Merry Christmas, guys. It is currently the day of Christmas. Mochi's gift. Ignore the stuff on the floor, like the little crumbs. I'm literally cleaning right now as we speak. But anyways, I got Mochi a water fountain, and this is my tree. Ignore the bald back of it, but this is my tree. Look how cute. Here's Mochi. Anyways, I had got that water fountain for Mochi because this little cat will go into my bathtub after I take a shower and lick the bathtub dry and lick the faucet dry. I don't know why. I think he just likes the running water. I really don't know. First of all, that's pretty disgusting because he doesn't know what type of germs are on the bathtub and mold growing, and especially the faucet. The faucet like obviously has like mold and black stuff inside of it. No matter how much you clean the outside, it's always gonna have shit on the inside. So anyways, I got him that water fountain, and this year me and my family were kind of boycotting Christmas because of just everything with the government and in the United States. Like, people just can't even afford to live right now, pretty much, and times are really hard, and the last thing we need to do right now is spend money on each other for things that we don't really need. So I only got something for my little sister because she's still a kid and we don't want to like ruin that experience for her. But everybody else, we're just good with nothing and just visiting each other and spending time with each other, talking, enjoying each other's presents. And I only got something for Mochi because it was on sale on TikTok shop, and I was like, you know what, he really needs this actually. And he's probably gonna still lick the faucet, but it was worth a try. I'm making soup right now. I'm making a little sopita because, you know why? Because I think I'm sick. I'm trying not to get my stove in this because it's a little dirty right now. But anyways, I'm making a little sopita because I think I'm sick. This is what it looks like right now. I have garlic, minced garlic in it. I have like oregano, turmeric, black pepper, cayenne pepper. What else? Like some little other seasonings. The reason why I think I'm sick, and I think it's just like a little cold, like a little tiny cold, because I feel fine. I just feel like my nose is like a little stuffy and runny, and I also feel like snot dripping down my throat. Sorry, that's kind of disgusting, but I'm just telling you guys how I feel. And also I felt really cold yesterday, which was like kind of weird, but at the same time I was kind of just like, well, it's cold outside, I don't know. And I did visit my family yesterday, so I really hope that I don't get anybody sick because I didn't know that I was sick, and I think I'm sick. I don't really know because I don't have the fever, I don't have cough, I don't have really anything except like my congestion, and my throat only feels weird because of the congestion. But I have eggs here that I just boiled. I'm gonna put some eggs in there and some cilantro. And I don't have any lime, which I'm really sad because I really need the like vitamin C right now. But I used all of my limes to make margaritas. Also, guys, I remember I was talking to you guys in the car about like me feeling very moody lately. And I talked to the internet about it. I'm withdrawing from my anxiety medication. This is gonna be my first day completely off of it. So I'm probably gonna be going through it for the next 2 weeks. Honestly, this is my soup all finished. I have my utensils here. I'm ready to dig in. I wish I had lime right now, but sadly I don't, but it looks good. Let's eat. Okay, so I have my iPad here with me. I made a 2025 bingo card last year, at the beginning of the year last year, and we're gonna go through and see what I have done and what I still need to do for next year on my next bingo card, or my next little set of goals for the year. So first thing, let's get straight into it. first thing on this list was learning how to sew. Did I learn how to sew? No. But it's crazy because I feel like everything comes so full circle, because I had said this, right? I didn't have a sewing machine. I didn't have nothing, right? Abuelita is now here in Michigan. She was a seamstress a long time ago, right? When she was younger, she was a seamstress. So she knows how to sew. She knows how to use a sewing machine. And now she lives here. Now, she didn't have a sewing machine here in Michigan. I don't know about in Peru. I don't know what she had. But I know she didn't have one here. But she actually just got one for Christmas. It's literally so full circle because I could now go over to her house and ask her, Abuelita, please show me how to sew. Like, I want to learn. And she would be more than happy to show me. And now we have the tools to do so. So anyways, that's going to go on my next bingo card because clearly I didn't get to it this year. But that's perfectly fine because, again, full circleness comes together. Now we have the tools to do so and the perfect person to show me how to do it. So yeah, anyways, next thing, make more music and perfect my craft. Listen, all right. Okay, let me tell you something, okay? I started doing music again in the summertime. I actually wrote my first 2 songs. Were they probably the best? No, but I did it. And that deserves a pat on the back because, you know, always told myself I would be like, oh my God, I don't know how to write songs. I've never done that before. I don't know how to do it. I'm not good at writing essays. I'm not good at writing poems. So I don't think I'll be good at writing songs. Now, is that still probably true that I'm not that great at it? Sure. But that does not mean that I can't do it and that I can't practice and make myself better at it. So that is something that I started this year. I started writing music, which was something that I had never done before. And so we are going to continue this one in the new year and hopefully become better and better at it. Next thing, I actually did this one, get better at Spanish. I do have me a little Spanish teacher. Actually, I have really been getting better at Spanish because I have found somebody that, I can speak with a lot more and whenever I want to. And literally, like, I started getting close with the person that literally only speaks Spanish and no English. So I kind of had to force myself to get better at it. Now, does all of my family speak Spanish? Yes. But I don't talk to my family all day, every day. I don't, talk to them about, like, certain things. Like, you talk to your family about things that are appropriate. I'm not saying I'm talking to this person about inappropriate stuff. I'm just saying, like, like family dynamic and stuff. You don't always talk about every single thing. You know what I mean? And also with my family, I used to get really nervous about speaking Spanish in front of them because I feel like they would make fun of me. And they have made fun of me before in the past, and that's why I had a fear of it. Because I don't know if your family does this, but we just make fun of each other all the time. And so it was just like a little bit nerve-wracking for me. So we're gonna still work on that, obviously, and get the grammar together because I still have trouble with conjugations. I still have trouble with pronouns. So, practice makes perfect, but I'm definitely getting there and I'm really proud of myself. So yeah, I have get back in the gym. I did that, honey. I got back in the gym. I've been really consistent for the past like 2 to 3 months. So proud of myself. I had to take dance classes. Now, did I take any dance classes this year? No, but I also just got back into fitness. So that's definitely going to be something for next year that I will more than likely be able to do. I don't even know if you guys can see this, but I had buy a home at the middle. Sadly, I did not get to do that because of the situation that I was in April, May. I wasn't able to achieve my goal of buying a home. Now, I was looking really hard, but I literally only had like less than a month to find a new place. So I was forced to get an apartment. Well, I wasn't forced because I saw homes that I had liked, but none of them were like everything that I wanted. And I feel like that's really important for buying a home. So, oh well, maybe next, yeah. If that's what God has in the plans for me, then it'll be that. And if not, it's just not meant to be. But I did get my first apartment solo. I have lived with my best friend, I've lived with the boyfriend, and this is my first time having a place all to myself. I pay the bills, I make the rules, all of it. So I'm very proud of myself for that. Even though I didn't get to purchase a home, which was my goal, I did move out and I did get my own place. So, you know, that's an achievement in itself, being able to live comfortably. And I do really love my apartment. Like, I love the location, I like my space, I love everything about it. You know, there's a few little things here and there that I could maybe complain about, like neighbors and blah 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 blah, but you know, I feel like generally I'm very happy. The thing that I have here is cook recipes and meals that nourish my body. Have I been doing that? Yes, but not very consistently, and that is actually one of my goals for, you know, the future and this coming year. I definitely want to keep doing that and do it more consistently. Travel to a new place. I did not get to do that. This year was very, very hard. This year was very hard for me emotionally, physically, it was just a really hard year. And thank God the end of the year turned around for me and I was able to find peace and happiness. But no, I did not get to travel to a new place, and that's totally fine. So anyways, start YouTube again. As you can see, I had start YouTube again on my list, and I did that, and I started pretty early. Actually, I started way earlier than I thought I was going to, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that. Even though when I did start, it was kind of like a rocky start. I did it, and that's all that matters. Read 8 books, which I don't really know exactly how many books that I've read this year, but I know that I've probably made that mark of 8. I also listen to a lot of audiobooks, so I'm pretty sure that I've hit that mark. I don't know exactly how many that I've read, but I've read a good amount of books this year. Maybe listened to books more than I've read them, but a win is a win. A win is a win. Be a better family member and a better friend, which I feel like I've been doing a really good job at that. Because I don't know, I feel like I had a rocky start to friendship. I feel like I had some really good friends, and then people would kind of do me wrong, and it put like a really sour taste in my mouth about friendship. And so then I met my bestie Nye when I lived in Lansing about like 2 or 3 years ago. Me and Nye's relationship had changed my view on friendship like completely around, and that's so special to me, and I will always be so grateful to her for changing my view on friendship for the better. Because I had kind of a sour ass taste in my mouth about friendship, and then me and I became friends, and I'm like, oh, this is what friendship is all about, period. At the beginning of the year, I was kind of just like, I want to be a better person, I want to be a better friend, I want to be a better family member, I want to be there for people, because I feel like for so many years I was very down, very depressed, that I could barely even help myself. I could barely even like begin to be happy within myself, so I could barely make other people happy or feel like I'm there for them 100%. So at the beginning of the year, I remember being like, this is something that I really want to work on and something that I really want to get better at this year. And I feel like I really have. I've been showing a lot more appreciation for people, whether that's gift giving or just words or just literally being there for people when they need me. And I'm really proud of myself for doing that, because I feel like for the past few years, I have not exactly been doing that. And I mean, it is what it is. Is that okay? No. But the point is that we changed. Okay, I'm gonna count how many that I got. Okay, so I did about 8 out of 11, which I'm really happy about. I did count the buy a home just because I did get my own place. Just because it wasn't a home doesn't mean that I didn't achieve that goal. This goal anyway was kind of just like move out and get something for myself, you know what I mean? A home for myself. And this is a home. Whether it's an apartment or a house, it's a home, and I love it. So I did count this one. And with all of that being said, I'm going to end the video off here because soon I'm gonna run out of storage on my phone. But my next video is going to be all about rebranding myself and my plan, 2026 goals. I'll probably show you guys my bingo card once I do it. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.